Touch of Fondness, a new adult romance, Stay in Touch, written by Joy Penny, narrated by Susan Marlowe. Brielle cleaned the dishes in silence for a few moments until Archer cleared his throat.
"Where's Dina?"
He hadn't exactly given her a chance to introduce herself. "I'm taking over your home for the summer." She shook a plate and grabbed one of her towels from her bucket to dry it. "My name's Brielle Reyes."
"What's wrong with Dina?"
Brielle stacked the dried plate on the counter, wondering if she should bother having him give her a tour of where everything went, or if that would incite his anger, and she'd have better luck simply peeking in all the cupboards until she figured out what went where. "Nothing. She just has other clients. I've been off the job for a while and I needed new clients."
"You mean she complained about me and the new girl got stuck with a job no one else wanted?"
Wow, suffer from self-confidence issues much? Brielle felt bad for thinking that. He was disabled, after all. He certainly had more going on than most jerks to excuse his behavior. Brielle felt bad for thinking of him as a jerk, too. "I haven't even spoken to Dina, but I'm sure no one's complained about you." That was a lie. There had to have been something to get her mom to use the dreaded term, handful. It was the absolutely worst term she'd used to describe any of her clients, and there'd been a few doozies that would have made Brielle resort to words of a much stronger flavor.
"Sounds like your company is a real team-driven effort. Great communication."
Brielle put the spoon she'd grabbed from the sink down with a loud clank. What does that even mean? Is there no answer that would please this guy? She cleared her throat and picked the spoon up again, willing herself not to bore holes into the back of his head with her eyes from across the room. "I don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of insult, but it's a great business. We're all independent, but we also know we can go to the owner with any sort of issues." She grit her teeth, trying to stop herself from hinting that he'd caused issues after all. "The owner just doesn't believe in sharing her clients' personal business unnecessarily is all. No need for the rest of the team to know everything. Some clients appreciate that."
"I hope the owner is as attentive to her clients' complaints."
"Of course." Brielle shook the pan over the sink and glowered at Archer's back. Is he going to complain about the key thing? Mom will be disappointed in me, maybe, but she'll understand when I point out how she didn't fully explain the situation. So good luck trying to get me in trouble, Buster. Almost as if he felt her eyes on him at that moment, he backed up and turned around, wheeling himself closer to the kitchen. He nodded at her as he pulled beside her.
"Because you're lucky I'm not allergic to animals."
A chill ran down Brielle's body as she gently put the pan down. What is he? She looked down at her scrubbing cherub shirt, ignoring how tightly it clung to her moderate curves for once, to see what Archer must have noticed. It was covered with cat hair. Covered with cat hair, all the way down her chest. "Oh, I'm so sorry. I have a lint roller in my car. I should have..."
It kind of says something about a cleaning company when the cleaners themselves are untidy.
Brielle felt as if she'd been slapped. He had a point, but he was also being so rude about it. Still, her mom would kill her if she lost a 6-days-a-week client like this. Brielle's gaze wandered over Archer's head as she examined the place. It was nice enough, but pretty small. She wondered how he could afford $50 a day. "It was a client's cat," she said, nervously taking in the living room. She knew there was no excuse, that she was just sloppy, that the time away from the job, her distracted mind, had made her less sharp when it came to the details. She'd even gone to lunch like that. Yuck.